Hey guys, so this is another update video. This time it's for Mesenkhet. And I did want to release this video on Sunday. However, I saw some things on Sunday that, I needed to do more testing. And we're ready to do that now so I can give you finally a verdict on Mesenkhet. However, before anything else, this is a service announcement. Remember, you only have 22 days left for all this, but if you have resonance upgraded, which by the way I have like 20 in red. If you raise resonance nicely, this is an excellent opportunity to attack campaign, because maybe you stopped attacking campaign because at a certain point you're not able to pass it because you didn't have enough power to do it, but now is the time to do it. Listen to your buddy Corb. Do take advantage of your new high resonance to pass campaign and get amazing mats, guys. These mats are no joke. A bunch of these are very good for you to permanently upgrade your teams. So make sure to do that, guys. Don't forget, I only have 22 days to do that, my guys. So now back to Mesenkhet. So first things first, this hero, this hero has surprised me more than once. There's one thing to actually read what he actually does, and another thing is to actually see what he can actually do in combat. So, in the last war, I fought this opponent, and it had 20 stacks on him. He was really powerful. He was like close to he was like 500 something red, but 20 stacks in war, I should be able to take him out with my own team. So but this happened. I'm gonna give you a short, pretty much a collage of my attempts of taking out this team. Check it out.
Grand all things that I return to the origin of life. Origin of life.
Have a taste of the mystical golden rod! The power of
Grant all things that I return. I give you my all. Grant all things that I return to the origin of Mr. Rose. Happy April Fool's Day! I give you my all. I give you my all. No one survives the storm. Grand all things divided. Let the road show you who is mine. I give you my all.
Bear this.
Yeah, so that happened. I mean, the guy had 20 stats. I thought that I was able to withstand that, and he completely annihilated me right off the bat. Not even let me use my skills or anything with my purple team. My purple team in Resonance isn't so low. It's a good amount. It's 20 freaking stacks. I should be able to survive at least the beginning, and that happened. So that was freaking insane. So then I chose my red team because my red team has really high resonance. As you can see, it's 80-20, and my opponent was 80 and 5, so 15 resonance and difference, and my red team still got completely annihilated from Mesenkhet. Because the thing is that even though she has Lupita's weapon, I don't think that Mesenkhet really needs much crit. We'll talk about that a little later. But she did have Lupita's weapon there, and every single time she would do damage, she would do crit every single freaking time, and the shields would be cleaned off, and all my other opponents will also have the buff for 50% crit chance and 100% crit damage. We'll talk about that later. That's very important later on. And that, me without any shields and receiving the damage from freaking Haroff and freaking Agony maxed out, that's freaking destruction incarnate, man. And then I chose my blue team, which I thought my blue team will be able to survive there with Nightingale. And I do know I should have added Vincent there to the team, because with the shields I probably would have survived that onslaught. That was my bad, but yeah, still it was a blue team, and it was 23 stacks. The team should have survived the entire fight, and they did not, because the entire freaking time, every single of those red teams went out. It was crit damage, crit all the freaking time. Even poor Nightingale wasn't able to actually withstand all that. So yeah, that was freaking insane. So after I saw that, I told myself, okay, I can't do the update video until I do a little bit more testing. So the testing I tested over and over again with different weapons, by the way, in Arena. And I did find that every single time that Mesenkhet would go off, let me see, let's check this fight here, how she did really well here. And we do have an enemy Mesenkhet who also did a bunch of damage, so let's investigate what happened with this crazy hero Mesenkhet. So let's leave it just like that. So she is green, so probably is not a good idea for her to go off now. But we're going to check if she crits right now. Right now she's holding Gunos weapon, which gives some shield and a good boost in there with the shield power. Let's see. Come on. I know that you're going to go off now. Come on. All right. I'm going to wait for Mesenkhet to actually go off here. So we're going to wait it out for the Star to go out here. Oh, that is terrible luck there. Boom, boom, boom. So let's see if Mesenkhet goes off, and we can actually see her in action here. Oh, again. So we have to wait it out. Definitely this is not the fight I wanted to show, but that's fine. It's pretty much the same result here. You saw how all the shield disappeared there? That is the power of Mesenkhet. By the way, she's +5. Pretty much the same thing here. Look at that counter. Every single time it got crit. Look, she killed my maxed out Emir, man. That is no joke. See, but do take into account that if Mesenkhet is stunned, every single time it's gonna miss. Very similar to other heroes that actually do their counter, but they're stunned. They're gonna miss every single time as well. All right, so let's see if my stun heroes actually end. Oh my God, what am I doing? I'll probably when I spend so much time there, I'm probably doing something else, and then I come back. Ugh, I hate when Corp does that. Okay, let's see. Finally, she's able to go off here. Let's see if she can actually crit. You saw that? That's complete crit on the left side. On the right side, he died. And yeah, he actually created this. So yeah, we pretty much saw what we wanted to see here. Let's check out another fight. So that's with Gunnel's weapon. And I'm sure that here I actually use Klimt's weapon, which raises the crit. Oh my God. Yeah, you're going to see something cool here. Oh, goodness. So let's see here. I think she'll be able to go off quickly. Let's make it faster here. And all right, and anytime now. Come on, don't be shy. Oh my God, come on. Here we go. Every single one got crit. See that? And that is using Klimt's weapon. So she's actually gonna have crit damage by 55%, do even more damage than what she usually does. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Even though she doesn't have a crit damage, a crit chance weapon, she is still critting by 100%. It feels like 100%. I haven't seen her not crit, and my team crits a bunch ever since I have Mesenkhet on my team. It's incredible stuff, guys. I did not expect crit again. It never stops. Check out how many. Boom, boom, boom. You saw that? Those are yellow. That's because of the Soul Link. If Soul Link is in play, Soul Link damage is not gonna crit. The original damage is gonna crit, but not the Soul Link damage. So yeah, guys, that is crazy stuff. So I think we saw enough here. So let's talk about what we actually saw. Because now we've seen Mesenkhet using 3 different types of weapons, which all of them are successful, mind you, in actually using. But what I actually suspect with this crit chance, it says base crit chance by 50% and crit damage by 100%. I suspect that is not from base. I suspect that this is acting as if straight up 50% crit chance and straight up 100% crit damage. So if this stays the same way, if this isn't changed, Mesenkhet is going to be a very, very, very powerful hero for a very, very long time, guys. Yes. Oh my God, that is so freaking exciting. A fast hero that does this amount of crazy damage, and the entire team does the exact same thing. So yeah, that is crazy bonker stuff. So now let's talk about the weapons. As a hero that is strength, and you know, and is fast, you are able to use her as your whip holder because she's going to be fast, and she is going to go off later on pretty quickly because she is fast. Just make sure to put her in a position in your defense team that she actually gets hit by stones so she can go off faster in that case. And she does receive shields every single turn, so that does protect her there. So yeah, whip, definitely it's an excellent weapon to actually put on her in that case. Now that I think about it, I do have one more footage of when I started using the hero back in the beginning. I had her at +3, and I did found one weakness that she has, and I do want to share that with you. Check it out.
Till the very end.
Focus, Grant all things the value they deserve. Burn! Destroy! Annihilate! In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. Grant all things the value they deserve. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler.
Have a stocking stuffer!
In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. Grant all things the value they deserve. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler. In Nala's name, always follow the one and only ruler.
Have a stocking stuffer!
So as you saw there, I just added her as if it were whichever hero, without thinking I should give her put her another hero that gives her shields, or give her a weapon that gives her shields just in case, because she's all alone and she's not getting shields from anyone else. And that resulted from Maria eliminating her shields every single turn and leaving her without any shields. So if she does not have any shields, she is not going to do counterattack damage. You have to take that into account. You have to make sure that she is not in a team that gives shields to her, and she doesn't have a shield weapon on her that can actually protect her if she's alone. You're gonna see Mesenkhet underperform a lot, guys. So if you're gonna use Mesenkhet, make sure to surround her with heroes that does give her shields, and if not, give her a weapon that actually gives her shields. And the best weapon, bar none, to give her shields is definitely Gunnot's weapon. The main reason is that when you actually refine the weapon, it's actually going to give her 30% more shield power, and she does create 35% shields on herself every single turn. So on top of that, you're going to get 50% shield from this weapon as well. So if you plan to use her without another hero that's going to give her shields, it is required for you to give her this weapon specifically. If you put her in a team that actually has like Haroth or Ymir, if you play red, you're always going to use Ymir, by the way. So you're probably always going to have that on the way. So if you do have that, you're able to add Lupita's weapon. If you feel that she's not doing crit damage on her own, you can add Lupita's weapon. So because maybe your resonance is low and you're not able to actually see this, which is it's only 12%, but still, it's actually has crit damage resistance. Where is it? It's crit damage resistance. There's another crit. Apparently, we don't have it. Okay, that's fine. So anyway, if you don't have high resonance, you're not going to get that 12% extra from there. And also, let's check the hero specifically. Here, 33% from runes, from all bunch of other sources that you actually get crit chance. If you don't have this high and you feel she's not doing crit damage, you are able to equip her Lupita's weapon, and she will crit every single freaking time, because this is going to give her 60% crit chance. Now, if you don't, if without Lupita's weapon you feel that she's creating all on her own, you're able to give her the weapon that I think is the best weapon for her, which is Klimt's weapon, because that's going to actually give her 55% additional damage from what she's actually doing. Remember that if you're going to use Klimt's weapon, you have to have her +3. Her +3 is required. When I say +3, I say the +3 from her awakening. That gives her 50% crit chance from base, and also the 100% crit damage from base. It is required for you the +3 is required to use this weapon. Period. And if you do have this weapon, you're gonna be amazed of how much damage this hero does. Man, it is crazy amounts of damage. It's not even funny. When she goes off, it feels like she's erasing the shields from the enemy if she's on defense and on the attack as well. But it's pretty crazy stuff. Erasing the shields from the entire enemy team, and then you go on and attack with the other teams, and they destroy everybody because they don't have any shields. Remember, shields do reduce damage by 50%. So if you eliminate that 50% damage received from shields, it doesn't have any shields, you're going to overperform every single time when you actually use her first, and then your other heroes like Agony, and Agony's +3 also raises the damage. The crit chance, I think it's crit chance. Let's check it out. The +3, it is critical damage resistance by 30%. So make sure that Agony's realm is up, so when she goes off, your enemies in PvP are not going to be going to receive 30% more damage from the crit chance. It's a lot of synergies. Agony raises her damage. Harold is going to raise her damage by adding more shields. Also, Emir is going to raise her damage because she's adding even more shields on top of her. So there's a lot of synergies with red heroes that are staples in the game to actually play this. Now, another place that I want to actually show you, not just PvP, it's PvE. So, check this out. This level is higher than I'm supposed to, because, it's not a lot of difference. Let me switch this weapon real quick. I do need my red weapon here, my stone weapon here. So, the thing is that if I didn't have her on my team, I don't think I'll be able to survive this, but since she's fast and creates shields, is able to protect my team enough to be able to survive and do crazy amounts of damage and pass it, even though I'm not supposed to, because my opponent supposedly is too strong for me. So we're gonna do that now and see what happens. And by the way, pro tip for campaigns, it's already said that you should do campaign as soon as possible. If you feel that you're stuck, use this Dragon Master and use this one. This one is going to make it easy mode for you to actually pass these. So make sure you do that before a certain somebody or some people start fixing these things. Just make sure to do that. But I hope they don't fix it. I really don't. So anyway, this is how it's done. So let's see. We already have 2 here, so let's see how much damage. Let's see if she does not do any crit, because right now I have Clint's weapon. And do I have the buff from Clint? I think I... Wait a minute. It's when it's activated, right? Yeah, when casted a skill.
Grant all
Let's see. Do we not have any crits here? I did see. Okay, everything did crit. Remember that damage from the Soul Link does not crit in that case. So maybe I can do it again. All right, everything is critting. Everything is critting. See, that's what I'm talking about. If your heroes, all of them have shields, they're gonna pretty much crit at the same. And by the way, this guy already got 50% additional base crit chance by 50%. So let's see. Is she gonna get crit with every damage that she does? And yes, every single time. So that is amazing, guys.
to eternity.
Let's see if I can pass this real quick here. I do want those mats. I definitely want to kill this guy first.
Return to the origin of life.
Look at that. Every single time, everything is critting, guys. This is not something normal. When you play red, you don't have everything critting every single freaking time. Look at that. That's like, it feels like 100% crit chance. So that is pretty insane to me.
Fire leads us to
All right, and boom. Nice. We're starting to kill the things that's supposed to like not be able to be killed because they're supposed to be too strong. But look at all these shields I have. I'm really well protected to be able to actually pass all this. Let's put this here. Oh, the realm has run out. I do need to activate that realm as soon as possible, and I am able to get mana from Freya +1 by connecting purples there. So that's something very important when you actually have this team. If you have the opportunity to get Freya +1, do so. That's going to change your red team by far, by a lot. So here we go. Even more shields and more damage. Nice. Look at all that. Is insane, guys. So let me do this to make it a little easier. So do remember that these guys are stronger than me, so I'm not supposed to actually kill them so quickly. There. Let me see if I can get a little bit more. I wanted to actually activate Gillian here, but that's fine. Let's just do it like this. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. Let's see. We're almost there. Okay. This gal is dying, so I do need to be careful here. Okay, so that happened. So this thing just got really serious really fast. All right. I did not expect Elmas here to do this much damage. That is crazy, guys. So let's see. Maybe I could do it like this. Yeah. The good thing is that I have a lot of life link, so every time that I go off, I heal up by a bunch. There we go. So let's see. Let's try to kill. Oh, I hate these little things because they pretty much make you not do anything. There we go. Let's see if I can look at all that HP. I got it back. Nice. It's important to have a good amount of life steal on your runes, guys. Exactly because of that. So let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. I do want to connect the purples. Here we go. There we go. Super important to be able to have this. There we go. Now we're not going to get charmed. Charm is a big problem here. Let's kill this guy, because I feel that if she goes off, I'm dead. Wait a minute. Which buff do these guys give? 25% crit chance. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. There's no shield, so let's do it like this. Boom, 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 boom. I love that. Oh, come on. I don't like it when they change these things. Alright, we're really close. Okay. Let's see. Let's do like this. Nice. Let's go a little bit more. I'm really close here. Really close. I don't want Morella to go off at all. Let's freeze her here. So apparently this guy's gonna actually survive. So I'm gonna, when I actually do it, I'm gonna put the soul link on him. I need to put the soul link first. See if I can do a little bit more extra damage. There we go. Wow. Okay. Let me activate this first. There we go. So now let's see if we can kill them right now.
Fire leads us to eternity.
And there we go. It worked. Nice. I didn't get the 3 stars, but still, I got a lot of freaking mats, guys. I mean, yeah, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. A lot of people have been telling me that these things are the things that they actually need. Well, if you're needing these things, you're either not doing Titans or you're not doing campaign. And campaign, you got to do it now, guys, before it becomes harder after the 22 days for sure. So I think that's the main informations here, because we already talked about all the weapons, we already talked about her weakness, and at the same time her strength. So now, do I think that this is a must-have hero? If she stays the way she is right now, if she's not tampered, if she's not changed in any way, she is definitely a must-have hero. It's been a long time since I said that, huh? I do feel that she's a must-have hero because she changes your game by so much. It's not even funny. I've seen her in fights with Rosamia. She feels like she's doing as much damage as Rosamia and erasing the shield, so Rosamia actually murders you even faster than she's supposed to. So yeah, when you're fighting when you're fighting guys that you usually take out like in 10 or 15 stacks, and you lose at 20, 25 stacks, and you're still getting destroyed because of this hero, that is impactful. And when I say impactful, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah. You are able to use her you're able to use her in a team that is not red, as long as you have her with a good shield team, like specifically from Gunoff, and you're able to use her in so many different ways. You're able to use her as your whip holder. You're able to put a crit chance weapon with Lupita's weapon, and also crit damage with Klim. So there's a lot of things that you can play around and you can actually do with her. Yeah, so I think that if she stays the way that she is, as I said, if somehow she gets nerfed or whatever, maybe, but I predict that if she stays the way that she is, she's gonna be a very problematic hero for a very long time, because players are gonna figure out how to use her, and she's gonna cause a lot of problems for a lot of players for sure, guys. Oh my god, I am so happy to get her at +5. That summons video killed me, but now I'm happy. Now I'm happy, guys. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.